Hello, my darling ladies. Welcome to my channel. 5 ways we are being manipulated by men. Yes. And you don't even realize it because you think you're an independent woman. You can take care of yourself. If a man is in your life, you have no problem of doing certain things because you don't want to be dependent on him. Well, here's the deal. Women in society, we are equal. On the workplace, we are equal. We have shown we can do anything a man can do. But it has nothing to do with relationships, with romance, with your partner, with being his girlfriend, him being your boyfriend. No woman ever said she wanted to lead in the relationship and be the man. We don't want to send men flowers. We do not want to ask men out on dates. And we surely do not want to propose to men one day. That's the man's job. So here are 5 ways men manipulate you into thinking you should do these things because you're an independent woman. 50-50. No, you should not. You are special. You are a woman. You are special. You enter a man's life. He should be so happy and honored. He has someone now to talk to confide in, what he cannot do with his male friends. Number 1. Splitting the check. A man asks you out on a date. He should be honored that you said yes. You could have said no. He asked the woman of his choice, you, on a date, and you said yes. And there you are in front of him, keeping him company, entertaining him, showing him a good time. Yes, you're enjoying the date also. That's why you accepted. But he asks you out. He chose you. And now when the check comes, he wants you to pay half. No, you do not pay half of the check. It's a date. He asked you out. He should offer. If he can't afford to pay for a date, stay home. Do not ask a woman out on a date. That's a man's job. Never feel that you have to split the bill because, okay, let me split the bill. I'm an independent woman. We'll 50-50. He's not your boyfriend. He's not your husband. You're not in a relationship. It's a date. His economic problems aren't yours. It's a date. He should be honored that you said yes. Number 2, friends with benefits. Who's benefiting? How many women actually want to have sex with a man who doesn't actually care about them or will love them one day or will have a relationship? No, just having sex with friends, sex on the side, friends would benefit. No, benefiting only men. The only person who's benefiting from friends with benefits is a man. Because most women who accept this actually like that man, hoping he'll fall in love with them, hoping he'll see how wonderful they are in and out of bed and begin a relationship. Well, there's no relationship. A man who wants a relationship with a woman will never say friends with benefit. Will never just have sex with her and call her once a week. Friends with benefit benefits only men, only the male society. Which gives me to number 3. Living with a man and paying half the rent, half the light bills, half the groceries, paying half of everything. You're living with a man and you're paying half of everything because, again, you're an independent woman. He asks you to move in. Of course, you're going to help him out with the bills, the rent, the groceries. Okay, if you live with a man, I'm not saying you don't help him. You help him out, of course. But you do not split everything. The rent, he pays the rent. He pays the grocery. He pays the light bills. He pays the gas bill. You help him when you can. If there's some extra for groceries, help him with this, help him with that. Because you are doing the cooking and the cleaning. Remember that. You are in his bed every night, making love to him. So you are doing your part in this living relationship. Because if you're living with a man and you're paying half of everything, he is no longer your boyfriend. You are not in a relationship. You are roomies. He's your roommate. It's friends with benefit, with even more benefits because you're living with him and you're in his bed every night. You do not live with a man, my darling ladies, and split the rent. Pay the rent, pay the groceries, pay the light and the gas. No. You are paying with your presence. He has someone to talk to. He has you in his bed every night to make love to. Of course you are cooking for him. You're keeping the house clean. That's what you're doing when you live with a man. How about being with a man? He says, I don't want any titles. I don't want any titles. I want you to call me your boyfriend. You're not going to be my girlfriend. Let's just see how it goes. I don't want anything serious yet. He's lying. He's manipulating you. A man can't wait to call a woman his girlfriend when he meets the one. When he meets that woman that he really likes, he feels good with, he sees a future with. He can't wait to call her his girlfriend. You got no titles because you're not the one. You're not the one. He is going to string you along until he meets the woman of his dreams, his soulmate, the love of his life. That's why you got no titles. Not because he doesn't want anything serious. He doesn't want anything serious with you. Which brings me to number 5. Situationships. What is a situationship? What does that even mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means you're not good enough to be his girlfriend. You're not good enough to be in a relationship with him. So he's going to be in a situationship with you. He gets all the benefits, of course, of being in a relationship with you. He calls you up. You're available. Weekends you spend together. When he wants to sleep over, you let him. You go over to his house, sleep over. But you know what? He does nothing for you. He's no commitment, no responsibilities, because he's not your boyfriend. He's not your partner. This is not a relationship. No, it's a situationship where you are being used, again, until he meets the woman he really wants a relationship with. So, my darlings, 5 ways men, the modern man, manipulates you. Don't be manipulated. You are a high-value, beautiful woman. A man should be honored to go on a date with you and not ask you for money to split a check. If you live with a man, you're doing him a favor. He was living alone, paying the rent, light, gas, bills. Now you're there and you're helping him economically. Rent, light, gas, and plus, he's got a live-in maid and a live-in cook. Plus, he doesn't have to call you up every night to see if you're going to go out with him on a date. You're in his bed. You live with him. He puts the key in the door. There you are. Do not be manipulated, my darling women, by modern men. No. We are independent women. We are equal in society, in the workplace. But we are women. And we should be treated special in a relationship. Ciao for now, my darling friends. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Crystal Dating Coach. Check out my other videos. Talk to you soon.